So if you're just using a hand lens, all you're going to see for opal is either the super expensive stuff that's shiny, or you're just going to see some white quartz, or maybe it's got a tinge to it. But this is, well, the idea here is if it's expensive quartz, it's at the range of repetitive concentric circles that are beyond the limits of light microscopy. But if you get a cheap piece just off a tailings pile, one man's rubbish is another man's treasure, then it's such poor quality quartz that the concentric circles will be too large, and so you won't get the pretty opal colours. And so the cheap rubbishy stuff that no one wants is exactly what I want to see, because I want to see whether the quartz is actually is forming in concentric circles. And here you can see on the by 40, you can see the botryoidal nature of the quartz, the rounding of it here. And so it seems to have worked. You can see on the right hand side, it is the quartz part that's doing it, and the sort of the I think it's ironstone is the non-quartzy stuff that's not showing up the colours on the right hand cross-polarized. And so if you go just down to by 400, and you've got to realise that on a hand lens, all you're going to see is the top left-hand corner. You don't see anything. But now you can actually see quite clearly that the quartz is forming these rounded botryoidal nature. And that's what you'd expect, because this is obviously not sellable opal. It's just a rock. All right, but it is opal rock, so it is quartz in a concentric circle. And so if I just went to looking through the by 40, the bottom piece is just hardly any room for any quartz to, concentric circled quartz to start precipitating out. The top bit there is looks like just quartz and no lodestone. So I went in and focused on that by 400, and here you can actually see the concentric circles. So the silica is just forming these circles. They're way too large, so you don't get the pretty opal colours. You don't get the structural colour. Structural colour requires sizes of nanostructures, really the sizes of wavelength and in a repeating structure. This is, I don't know whether this is repeating enough. It's certainly massive. It's under the light microscope, so the concentric circles are way too large. But that just shows another structure of quartz, showing you all the different ways quartz can show itself. Always multicolored in cross-polarized light, but has an infinite number of 3D structures, and opal is the concentric circle form.